What is up, guys? It's finally the day. It's finally the time where we're all going to be looking at TAEMIN with advice. And I think all you guys already saw the video and now you just want to see my take on it, which is super fair. But the reason why I'm super excited for TAEMIN's videos in particular is because his videos are art. His videos are always taken to the next level because it's not about really just satisfying the viewer. It's also about making an art out of his video, making the most out of the video and the song itself. And they combine these things always so well. And I must say, it just looks beautiful. And from a natural standpoint, it just looks always fantastic. I've seen this from his videos from last time already. We saw him with 2014. His videos were great. They're not the most amazing in the sense of they always have the best techniques or anything, but there's always something that adds more to the story because the song and the video always fit so good together. But before we get into the video itself, I just want to say, if you got any recommendations of a video that you want me to review, then put it in the comments below. My mission at the moment is to look for the worst K-pop video that is out there. So if you have any, put them in the comments below. I want to know what you have. But for now, let's not waste any more time and let's have a quick look at TAEMIN and advice. So before we get into the video, I just want to say I did already watch the video. I already mentioned this before, but this is just a small reminder. So if I do pause, please think that I saw the video already and it's not like I'm missing something that will come in the future. And of course, I might miss still something. So if I miss something, put it in the comments below. I would love to see small intakes from you guys as well, because it's all about the community. It's all about sharing ideas and sharing ways to educate each other. So let's continue finally with the music video. I'm always super excited, and we're already starting off with the piano that we saw before. And thank you guys for explaining that he does play the piano and it's supposedly the same model that he has at home that he practices with. Fantastic. Let's continue. I just want to say one more thing. I think they're doing a fantastic job with the contrast. It just looks fantastic. The blacks and then the white background, it looks really good. Let's have a look at this. What is that? Tattoo, dirt. I must say it looks so unhuman. And I'm again really curious what the meaning is behind all of this. I don't really understand it, but it seems like there's always a double personality, a split personality with TAEMIN. What do you guys think about it actually? It's being discussed at the moment that there's always like a double meaning behind the songs, and I'm really curious about what you guys also think about that. But beautiful shots. Look how smooth all these different shots are. You know, we're going slowly with the piano, a very soothing piano sound with it, while the camera movement is also very soothing, very slow with the movement. Looks really good, and it gets you into the mood of what's gonna come. Again, this is where I think there's this split personality. We have this. We know this is TAEMIN, of course. TAEMIN is here playing the piano, which is great. But then it goes into this different personality. And I don't know if I'm looking too deep into the video, but this is what I think that is happening. I think there is some sort of double meaning behind all of his songs. I think that's super cool, actually. And especially with this stuttering, this flickering in and out, like there's something wrong in the head or something. You know, there has to be a reason for it. And normally when you have flickering, that means there's someone fighting with their inner thoughts a little bit. Super cool. Look how beautiful this is just executed, and we're only a few seconds into the video. And guys, this might be a longer video today, but hey, let's just embrace TAEMIN. Let's embrace the video. But can we just embrace the movements that we see here? Again, I always say this in most of my videos, but I love how the choreographers are always like an extension to TAEMIN himself. He's using them to make his choreography bigger than what it is, and it just looks fantastic. And look at the camera angles as well. All from different angles, all from different perspectives, and it's just really nice to look at. It keeps everything exciting. Very cool effect actually in the background. Do you see those lights moving, the flickering? I was always thinking what that could have been, but personally I think there has to be a projector on the top that is being tracked to the wall and causing these effects. It's a very simple technique. Again, it just takes time to build up, but once you can get these things going, it looks really cool. And they did a fantastic job here as well. It makes the background a little bit more alive, a little bit more dynamic, and that's what I like to see. And it adds much more to the entire shot as well. Also, beautiful colors again. I love the split between the blacks and the whites. And even though the white bluish outfits that we see here, it still stands out greatly. It fits beautifully with the face or the skin tones that we see here. Really good. Really good. Look at that background though. It looks so, so cool. That is just fantastic. It makes everything look so much better than what it is. Great. Again, here we see it again a little bit, and I really might be going really deep into this video, but when you see shots like this, it really is as if someone is lost, as if someone is overthinking something, or he's fighting something. And these are normally the things that you try to, or the looks that you try to create. And that's the feeling that I'm getting with these videos. And it looks really good. It's really compelling, really just beautiful to look at. And it looks good as well for me. What they're doing here, it's not always just cut, 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 cut. I love how they fade between shots, and it's even the same shots just faded on top of each other. Looks really good. Look at some of the beautiful shots though. Do you guys remember that part? That was actually the very first teaser. This was the one part that I really enjoyed, the beautiful way it was cut. The teaser already started, I think, with this shot somewhere. This was not part of it, but then this was. It looks really good. Beautiful colors though. I always think it's super hard to make white look good on top of a white background. I don't know why, but it's a really, really hard challenge. But then we have here TAEMIN and the production crew, and they're literally nailing it. This is just amazing. And they're doing a fantastic job with everything around it as well. It's all these small little hints that we see that they're executing perfectly here. And it just looks really good as well. Nice, clean transition. Can we just admire that again? Let's see how deep that goes. So the filming, basically, this is of course a zoom in done in post because it's losing focus. But let's have a look. And then it was all of a sudden this cut into another face. Let's go through this bit by bit, I would say. Can we go through it? I'm just having a look where... Is there a second face? Yeah, so this is most likely they added in... It changes color a little bit. That means most likely they added another picture of TAEMIN on top of each other, but it looks really, really good. Just to get a little bit more detail into the eye, so they overlaid another sharper picture on top of that one moment, which is very small, but it looks really, really good. Just look how sharp and detailed this is. It looks beautiful, guys. I mean, this is the cleanest transition that I've seen in a long time. It's good. Again, do you see how beautiful it is when TAEMIN dances with his choreographers? It's all just an extension to his dance, and it looks fantastic. Beautiful way of how they keep on changing the lighting in the background, creating contrast, creating shadows, creating tension, creating emotion. They're doing a fantastic job here. And imagine, I've said this many times in my videos, but a lot of you guys maybe don't understand it, but lighting is maybe the biggest key to creating an effect, to create an emotion on screen. Because there's nothing nicer than looking at shadows, looking at deeper colors, darker colors that are changing over a period of time. And this is, I think, something that they mastered, at least SM Town really mastered with their production videos. They know how to play with lighting perfectly. It takes a lot of skill, it takes a lot of effort. I'm not perfect in it yet, but I'm still trying to find the best ways to light up different settings, different scenarios. And you can really see what they're doing here is just fantastic. They are doing a great, great job with all of these videos. I'm just thinking, how does he look so big? Did they really make this room smaller? So this has to be a set, of course. But he looks so big. And that's because the room is just super small. I mean, I don't know if other people picked this up already, but everything is just a bit smaller. So he looks really big in comparison. I mean, let's have a look through this again. Look how big he just looked. I bet if he stood up, his head will go through this entire set. But I love the way it's cut on beat with keeping everything in frame with only him swapping around, teleporting from place to place. Looks really, really good. I would have done exactly the same here. Beautiful. I also must say, I questioned in one of his teasers the green lighting, but I just want to say I really think this orange and green is a perfect combination. It's great just. And also what I notice here, and when we're at the moment on 130, let's go to this room. It's exactly the same room, but just look how much lighting has changed here. You know, we're still in the same room, white room, but just by changing the colors with RGB lighting, of course, look what happens. It's a completely different set all of a sudden, even though it's the same location. Doesn't it just look great? And it's all about having the perfect lighting, and they nailed it with this entire set. They just did a great job by changing it, just by changing colors. Looks fantastic, and it's also very cost saving, and it creates a different mood as well. It's very powerful what they did here, and it looks just really good. Let's actually have a look here in case anyone is interested in what they did here with the, no, sorry, with this filming in the car shot. Again, also here, pink lighting, but it looks as if he was filming in a completely different background. It's just small things like this that make a scene so much more diverse, because most of you would most likely just focus on TAEMIN. You wouldn't even notice that the background is the same. These are okay things, but this is what you call being creative and being very effective with what you have. So this shot is nothing more than a camera attached to the side of the camera, pointing at him while he's driving, and most likely the film crew that is with him is actually just in front of his car, making sure that everything is fine. But TAEMIN is driving here. Any other shots that I may miss? Again, here we see someone is actually sitting in the car with him, because you can see there is some sort of movement there, meaning this is all handheld, but it looks really, really good. One sec, I want to check one more thing. Sorry guys, and I told you this was going to be a longer video, but no, sorry, there was this one moment. Is his wheel not even moving? Do you see his wheel is not even moving? That means his car is actually being pulled by another car and he's not even driving, so he doesn't even have control on it. Just pay attention to the wheel, okay? Normally wheels, these are the rims of course, but they're not moving. Isn't it kind of cool? I thought he would be driving, but no, the rim is not turning around at all. That means he's basically in a car that's being pulled by another car. Super, super cool, super interesting, and allows TAEMIN, of course, to focus purely on the video and not about crashing the car into a, I don't know what, another car or into the side of the tunnel. Super, super nice, actually. Small little mistake, I wouldn't even call it a mistake, small little thing that I would have maybe tried cut out or something, or added a, I don't know, maybe in post add a little bit of a turning effect there, but it's fine. You know, most of you guys wouldn't have picked it up, but I saw it, so other people might have seen it as well. So it's fine. Look how beautiful this is just filmed. And even this, like when the first time I saw it, I'll be honest, when I see this flickering, I first thought that this was basically different transitions, but no, it's just them changing the light over and over again, but they really look like cuts. That's how good the lighting is. They have a very quick response rate. Looks great. Oh man, every time I see that scene now with the car, I keep looking at that wheel because I can see it's not moving, meaning he gets pulled. Small little details like that, they really just stand out to me, but it's okay. Ah, the dancing is fantastic. It's so simple yet so smooth, and it's really fun to look at it actually. See? If TAEMIN was driving, he would have crashed the car. But hey, look at me. He still crashed the car. But okay, I must say for a effect that they added to it, I mean, do you guys see the green lighting? I know they're adding the green lighting because we saw it in the post of the video, but I'll just say for a 3D effect or the CGI that they add on top of it, it looks really fine actually. For the quick scene that we have, you can see that the glass doesn't look as real as, of course, the leather here. Look at the detail here. Well, the glass is normally something that's very sharp, very detailed, but they did a fine job here. It looks very clean. I mean, I wouldn't complain. This just looks very unholy. Very nice. And again, I love how they started with a piano and we're slowly ending away with pianos as well. It just looks really good for the storytelling. It's just adding so much more to the song itself and also to the video, like I already mentioned many times, when you make videos like this, make sure there's some sort of story that is easy to follow and that it is explainable by itself without people needing to go into the comments and explain these kind of videos. It's not needed. If I'll just be honest, if I don't understand the video from the start or basically to the end, that means there's something wrong with the video work. I don't think that you need to read something to understand the video. And with so far the video, I think it's really fantastic. I feel shivers all over my skin. Very nice transition. Can we just appreciate that transition for a second? Again, isn't this the split personality? What is going on here? Do you guys agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Put in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys actually have to say here, because I think there's some sort of split personality. Speaking about this shot, if it was me, I might, and I really just say might, have put the face a little bit higher, because you can see TAEMIN's head is here, just to sync it on top of each other, so to make the transition a little bit smoother, you know, face on top of face. I must say, what kind of outfit is this? I mean, I've never seen a crop top for men. Do they even exist? I didn't know you can get them. Is this a female crop top, or what are we actually looking at? Can someone explain this to me? Maybe they do exist. I just don't know. I'm not that sporty after all, but it would be cool to see what you guys actually have to say here, because I'm not sure if he's wearing a crop top or if this was something that was custom made just for him to show that tattoo on the side of him. But I must say, it looks really good. And also, again, playing with the colors, what they did here is fantastic. TAEMIN, in most of the videos, I already said this, he always wears something that is different from the rest of the group, and it looks really good. You can see who's the leader of the pack, you can see who's the leader of the choreography. It just looks really clean, and it's TAEMIN's little thing, and I think that's fine. As a soloist, this is very important. Beautiful transition, holy crap. I mean, that was a quick transition, but can I have a second? Just look at that transition. Doesn't that look clean? That is super, super clean. That is what you call nailing it on the spot. Beautiful transition. 10 out of 10 there. I also just want to ask one more thing, guys. Is this TAEMIN's signature look? I've seen him doing this kind of this look in many of his videos. I must say, it's a cool look. It's interesting. I like it. But is this his thing? Tell me in the comments below as well. Look at this movements. Ah, my favorite part that we already saw in the teaser. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. What a holy image that we see here. Can we just embrace this? This is what you call something that... This for me is art. You know, when someone is willing to go to the extent to get dirty for a certain shot, and of course he's getting paid for this, but still to do this, you know, there is such a deep meaning behind it. And we can discuss this maybe in another video, maybe in a live stream. Put in the comments below if you want to see me with a live stream. But it just looks great, I must say. I mean, it looks so cool. I mean, here we have it a bit brighter. Fantastic looking just. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Is that it? Give us the classic SM Entertainment. Can we just wait a second? Is that a handheld shot? Give me one sec. Let's embrace the last moment, actually. I like how this is all just... What kind of car? All handheld? What kind of car is this? A 520? Nice. Classical car. Beautiful car. Here we go. The SM Entertainment classical outro. Breathe in. Breathe out. What a show. So guys, that is TAEMIN and Advice, and holy shit, this is a really, really good video. Like I said at the beginning, like I said during the video itself, TAEMIN is not just an artist. He's not just a choreographer. He is his own unique entity when it comes to productions, when it comes to music, when it comes to concepts. And I'm not only talking about him, I'm also talking about the production team that put their time into this, because like I said, to create something like this will take a few months to set up. It's not just bing, bang, bang. This was all prepared months while we were only dreaming of a next release. And I must say, what they did here, this I think is going to be the best video that I saw from TAEMIN. It's not just very smooth, but you can see that all the videos that we reviewed until now, until 2021, we have finally come to his best production. Not only is it beautifully cut, not only is the color grading great, not only are the locations fantastic, everything just fits beautifully with one another. And I just want to say, this is a great video. It's just beautiful to look at. And it's one of those videos that I want to look at much more because, again, there are so many inspirational points there. I mean, just look how they changed the colors in the scenes to change up the entire mood of an entire room that has not changed in any physical form. The only thing that changes is the lighting. Just think about it. By a switch of a button, all of a sudden your scene is completely different. It's just beautiful to look at. But now the big question is, and let's start a little bit of a discussion, what do you guys actually think of Advice? What do you think of the song and the video? What do you think could have been improved here? In all honesty, I would have not improved anything here. I think it is fantastic the way it is. They should not change it because this is something you should be able to hang on a wall. This is history for K-pop. This is history for the music industry. If this is going to be the last video before TAEMIN goes into the army, I'm going to say hats off to you, man. You guys did all a fantastic job in making a legend more legendary. You guys deserve a hat off. You deserve a star on top of your trophy. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. And like I said, I will maybe do a live stream, maybe not on YouTube, but on Twitch to basically discuss the video again with you guys more in detail because I do get banned on YouTube, sadly. So if you don't have it yet, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I am live there a lot lately. If you see me game, just say, hey, can we look at Advice with TAEMIN? That would not be a problem. And then we can look at that. I would stop the gaming gladly to discuss this video because this video deserves it. Advice is, if anything, the best video so far of 2021. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this video with me and my very first reaction of TAEMIN and Advice. I think it was a fantastic video, like I already said 100 times, but I really look forward to see you in the next video, and thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, support TAEMIN on his videos, of course, give him all the likes that you can give, make multiple accounts. That is great. Just do and support the best of the best. They just deserve it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. And I am out.